With regards to my journey, this whole kind of double life as someone who wanted to be successful academically, but at the same time always had this pull towards a jahil lifestyle, that was pretty much present even to my formative years of journalism, right? Until, of course, I looked into the deen, I questioned myself seriously, like, brother, what are you playing at? How are you living this double life? On the one hand, you want to do very well in a career, in an industry which is very competitive and is very dog eat dog. But on the other hand, you're still with brothers who are on road. You're still with brothers who are getting up to all kinds of no good on a serious level. Yeah. Then I just thought to myself, you know what? I even had some close calls with the authorities, and I just woke up and thought, you know what? Enough's enough. If you're going to do journalism seriously, do it seriously. But in terms for me, it was liberating. It was liberating now. But I think what happened with me was throughout university, 18, 19, 20, 21, the war on terror happened.
Okay.
Yeah? 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Afghanistan was invaded. Iraq was invaded.
Okay.
And these things had shaped my psyche and the psyche of many Muslims, right? In fact, my generation, and I guess broadly speaking, you will fall under that generation. We are the post-war on terror generation.
Yeah, most definitely.
A generation that grew up and lived their youth at a time when the Muslim community is widely perceived through the lenses of counter-terrorism.
Most definitely.
So even whilst at uni, whilst I wasn't necessarily practicing, I was the only Muslim in my politics degree.
Wow.
One of the modules was the rise of religious fundamentalism in politics. And I remember there was one of the topics was the Iranian Revolution and the rise of Al-Qaeda. That was one of the modules, yeah? And I remember there was a number of non-Muslim peers of mine who started asking about stuff like the hudud and the concept of an Islamic state, etc. And that was back in 2006-07. And I felt really, I felt ashamed because I couldn't articulate these things. I knew these things were part of my heritage and part of the deen, but they had to be articulated in a proper way, else it'd be misunderstood. So throughout university, even living a double life, I still had very strong views and I guess some kind of affinity with what was happening in the Muslim world. And I guess I root that back to my father mainly and my older brother, who played a key pioneering role in my entire family, going from a traditional cultural Bengali family to one where one became kind of practicing. But in terms of the awakening, the epiphany, that happened as a result of a very close call with the authorities, right? Which, from the blessings of Allah, I got away with it, right? And I made tawbah, and I said I'm never going to return to that life, and I'm going to now fully focus on journalism, what I should have been doing.
So I assume that was very liberating for you.
But it was very liberating. By Allah, when you're literally moments away from thinking, right, you're going to become a convict. You're going to, all this stuff that you did, your studies, your degree, your NCTJ in journalism. Think about it. I'm talking about after you've worked for a year or two in the local newspaper, right? You're someone that the community generally know, but they don't know about that life of yours.
Wow.
It's all going to come out in the public.
That's
now.
crazy.
But Allah protected me, and I woke up and I thought, nah.